This is another video of the university area. So I'm behind the main university bit. Blackwell's University Bookshop. Just shows you how dead this area is at the moment. Just seems to be the main thing going off in Sheffield nowadays, the uni. It's like another building. Everywhere you go there's a university label on the building. Back end of Broad Street with the university buildings. This will be packed normally. Hopefully this brings me down onto West Street, and West Street was the area where students used to hang around, where all the pubs were for them and where they ate. Just see how deserted it is today. Don't know what they're all hiding for. It's only raining and I've got my umbrella up. There's that building again, another university building. I'll be able to tell you what that's called in a moment. We're on Portobello Road. Innovation Centre. Don't know whether that's a uni building or not. There's St George's Church. Like I've said on a previous video, that's now a psychology department. It's absolutely dead down here. It's another university building because sure that's a sign on the wall there. I think if I walk a lot down here, I think I'll get onto West Street. We're on Regent Street at the moment. I just want to show you how dead it is. Yeah, you can see that's another university building because it's got the sign on it, University of Sheffield Regent's Court. Like I said on the previous video, I've took Sheffield over. We don't make anything in Sheffield anymore, not like we used to do. They say more steel's made in Sheffield now than it ever has done. I'm not sure because they certainly don't finish steel like they used to do in Sheffield. You can't even buy a Richardson's knife from Sheffield anymore, or university like flats. So we are actually coming down now onto, I think it's West Street. This is where you used to find all the university lot, another Sheffield University building. Sign up there. Just everywhere. Not sure where the people at university are earning the money from to pay for all of this. West Street. A little bit busier, but still not that busy. It all looks like university type buildings stuck in between flats. See the flats up there. I'm hoping I can drop down here into Barker's Pool somewhere. Used to come clubbing down here or pubbing down here on a night, but there's nothing like this. It wasn't full of students in those days. Now I'm all for students having free education at uni, but I think there's far too many going. I think we should only be sending the top 5% of the country to uni, and everybody else should be doing apprenticeships. And when I was doing an apprenticeship in the 80s, I preferred doing an apprenticeship rather than going to uni, because I think the education is better actually in an apprenticeship. It's more hands-on. Can't learn anything in a classroom. And I was being paid £40 a week. Well, in those days I had to pay an adult at 16 to get in a football match. So for 90p I could go in a football match as an adult in the 80s, and I was getting 40 times that much a week. So you can imagine how much cheaper life was to do the things you enjoyed doing. A pint of beer then was probably about 35p. Back in 1980. It all looks like university type flats above. The shops underneath. University will be making more money out of this. Got a pub here shut down, by the looks of it. Alamshire Hotel, well, it's just covered over for lockdown, or whether that's a permanent one, so you can get you a better picture. There's Alamshire Hotel. Probably be 10 times as many people walking down here normally. Coming up behind the City Hall in a bit anyway, so I'm heading in the right direction. So I'd like to know, so basically the students, they're paying for the rooms and also for their education. Some of them will be earning some money on part-time jobs, but not near enough to actually fund it, so they're going to end up with huge debt. Now, unless you earn a certain amount, you'll never pay it back, because you only pay it back when you get to a certain level. So, you know, we're not sending the best people to university, and at the end of the day we're paying for it. Like I said, if we just sent the best 5% to uni, I'd be quite happy for it to come out of my tax money, but when 50% or more of kids are going to uni, I don't think I should be paying for it. That's why my umbrella came in front of me, but I heard a strange story yesterday. Some lad was driving his car on his own with a mask on. He sneezed, blew the mask off, and it went over his eyes, and he went through a red light and crashed into the side of a car and could have seriously injured a girl. So I don't agree with wearing masks when you're driving, because you're depleting your oxygen, and people have been known to pass out. But to hear a story like that where somebody's actually been driving along, sneezed, blown his mask off onto his face, and then seriously damaged another car and potentially could have killed the girl, that's even worse, that. So that's back at the City Hall there. Try and sneak through here onto Carver Street. sure this walkabout was a pub when I was younger. Oh, it was very close to it. I'm sure that was a pub, if I can remember rightly. I know we used to come out of town onto West Street for various pubs. I think I'm popping down onto Division Street, and one bit the main station for Sheffield was on, main fire station for Sheffield was on Division Street. Not anymore. Just in front of us where we can see a spire, just past that is the new Grosvenor House building, headquarters for HSBC. There's all the university area where they all live, drink. So we're on to Division Street now. And I'm coming down now into Barker's Pool where the cenotaph is. And I'll turn the camera off at the cenotaph bit. I want to show you the university area, how quiet it is. There's quite a bit more fuller up at this end. Normally people will be screaming down here. There's the City Hall. And there's the Ladies of Steel. John Lewis. Cenotaph. That red building was the original Gormont. Up there, that building, underneath there was the Grosvenor House, sorry not the Grosvenor House, the Josephine's, and that area would have been where the Grand Hotel was back in the 1960s, which was knocked down. So this is Barker's Pool area. The original Gormont Cinema was there, which is now a Red Meccano building. So that's my quick tour through the student area of Sheffield, where they drink and where they tend to sleep. So see you anyway, bye.